Hey there. So you care a lot about keeping the planet healthy. You also want to make changes that you know will make a difference. Having the time to figure out which changes to make is only part of the challenge. Then you have to figure out how to fit them into your busy life. Well, I'm going to give you 3 simple tips that you can use today. So here are 3 super quick tips that you can start right away to green your grocery shopping. Number 1 is to switch from the plastic produce bags that are, kind of on rolls throughout the produce section in your grocery store. So don't use those. Instead, get yourself set up with a few reusable produce bags. So I bought these on Amazon. I think they came in a pack of 5 different sizes. It's just a simple bag with a drawstring. Here's a larger one. Super easy. If you're crafty, you could certainly make these yourself, but the point is skip the plastic produce bags and use a reusable produce bag instead. Okay, number 2 is, when you can, choose locally sourced foods. Now, I know it's a little bit more tricky to do in the grocery store, but I am starting to see some locally sourced foods pop up in my grocery store. And so buying a locally sourced food means that it is traveling a much shorter distance to get to you, which means less fuel is being used and fewer natural resources. So that's number 2. Look for locally sourced foods. Now, if you have a farmer's market in your area and can make an extra trip to shop for local foods there, that's great. But if you're in your grocery store, keep an eye out for locally sourced foods. Okay, and then number 3 is to look for reduced packaging options. So you want to stay away from plastic if you can. So, for example, like in the produce section, skip the pre-wrapped veggies and fruit that are probably on like a styrofoam tray that are wrapped in plastic wrap. Instead, grab the cucumbers that are, unpackaged and drop them in your reusable produce bag. Another quick example is for something like juice, or maybe you buy iced tea. You can buy those things often in a paper carton in the refrigerated section versus a plastic bottle off the shelf in the juice aisle. So just start to think about the packaging that the foods you're buying are in, and when you can, try to look for an option that isn't plastic and that is something else, like paper, which is more easily recycled, or even glass if you can. For me, I think the key to making living green easy every day is really to just take what you normally do and then make a few small tweaks along the way, and before you know it, you are living greener every day. So I wanted to share a program with you called the Routine Reboot that I have put together that is based on the exact system that I have used with my family to help us protect the planet and live green every day. So it takes a routine that I do often, and you probably do too, which is grocery shopping. So I've already shared a couple of tips with you that you can use right away to green your grocery shopping routine. But if you want to learn the whole system, I'd love to share it with you. Again, it's called the Routine Reboot Green Grocery Shopping Routine Edition. You can find out more by DMing me or visiting greenly.co/green grocery routine.